Hey everybody, 17th May 2015. I got the curtains all installed in the van, so I'll give you a quick view of that. Got the front curtains in there. These are all hung on 550 paracord, so plenty strong enough. These I bought from the store. I didn't have to lengthen or shorten or do anything with those, and the sides are the ones that I had done shortened, but I got them all the way around across the back and all the way down this side. And then of course I had this open for the doorway, but I could pull that across and cover all the windows. These I double checked, they're 99% blackout, so they're dark, and they're also thermal, so they block some of the heat and maybe help keep some of the heat in. A couple other things that I did is I installed two of these double outlets, one up front here on this side, there's one on the other side of the bed, and then I put one in the back end as well, so I can have the back doors open and be charging laptops or running whatever 12-volt accessories I think I need to be running off of those. Those are wired to the batteries, of course, and they have a 15 amp circuit breaker, or not circuit breaker, 15 amp fuse on those. All these, everything I put in the van is fused, so hopefully I don't end up with problems. I bought a couple of these. It's 1x1, just got them off of Amazon. 4 socket USB, has a little blue LED light that lights up so you can tell that it's actually getting power. And these are 2.4 amp sockets each, 9.6 amps total for the whole unit. So I could do a lot of charging. I actually bought 2 of these, so I can put one up here on the front, maybe right there, and then one into the back. Pretty cool. So the conclusion I've come to on this van build for the moment is I'm basically done. We're going to take this van out this coming weekend, next weekend, and Memorial Day weekend, and take it on a 2 to 3 day trip up to the property and probably end up sleeping in it, running the refrigerator for 3 solid days, and just using it, checking out, see how things work. I may come up with an idea that I may need to build a little table here, or a shelf, or a storage compartment or cabinet or something. And I may do the same on this side, but we'll see. I do intend on building a composting toilet that's going to be enclosed in a box so that it doesn't look like a toilet until you open the lid to use it. We have a composting toilet up on our property, and it's working out really good for us. The thing is so easy to take care of. We just bag it and take it back and dispose of it in our actual normal trash pickup. No stink. Wife doesn't complain about that. She's got a real sensitive nose, and she says that there's no smell to it. We just use, I go to the Walmart and buy wood chips that are like for hamsters and that kind of thing, and a bag of that lasts us almost all summer in that composting toilet up on our campsite up there. So pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty easy, and actually really cheap to make. I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks total for the thing, because I'm probably going to probably end up buying a toilet seat from the store. I also, the other day, I got these doors open, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let me close it a little bit. I installed a switch, a light switch on this side, and then up underneath that rim I have 12 LEDs, 6 on each side. Turn them on, and it kind of reflects downward and off of that white bed frame there, So that kind of acts as a night light. So we could leave that on all night, or we could leave that on if we're going to go for a walk or be out at the campfire or whatever, and come back to the van and we already have a light on, kind of like a porch light or a night light. And it lights it up enough in here to where you can see what you're doing and get to some of these other light switches, like this one up here that's clear across the van from the doorway. But this is just right inside the doorway. You can just open the door, reach around, click those on. They use 1.5 watts, so it's nothing. Pretty happy with that. I do have one more circuit, 12-volt circuit on that fuse box I installed underneath the bed, and I intend to probably put in one more switch with some LEDs someplace. I'm not really sure what to do, but we'll try it out and see, and then I might have an easy answer to what I want to do there. Right now the fantastic fan is on. I have it opened up and turned on with the thermostat set. And one thing that's kind of nice about this van, I know a lot of people don't like the windows, but I do like the windows. I can pull these curtains back, wake up and look out at the mountains or view or whatever you have. And then this door on this window on this door opens up, and over here on the driver's side there's a big window, and that window opens up. So what I can do, if I don't want to leave the front windows open up in the van, I can pop open one of these side windows. And this is what I'm testing out today. I pop open this side window that's on the shady side of the van with the thermostat on the fantastic fan, and I'm able to keep it 70 degrees in here, even though I can feel the heat behind these curtains along the windows. And it just pulls in the cool side air and pushes the hot air from the top of the van out the vent. So far so good. It's not real hot out right now, so it may not be a valid test, but I think it'll work out okay. And the fan is turning on and shutting off. I just have it set on the first speed. It has 3 speeds on low. Kicks on, it's not very loud, and pulls in cool air and gets rid of the hot air. It's actually so far so good. But the real test will be this weekend when we take it up for a overnight, or 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3, whatever we end up doing. That's where I am on the van, guys. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video. I'm going to start this refrigerator up and set it on 38 degrees and see how much power. What I'm going to do actually is pull the fuse on the solar just to see how much power it actually draws. It's about 70 degrees, probably 80 degrees outside, something like that. See how long it takes it to get down to 38 degrees and how much power it consumes doing that. And then I'll plug in my solar again so my batteries will top off before the sun goes down tonight. But I'm curious to see what it'll do setting in the van environment and seeing how far that draws the battery down, just to get it cooled down. Here's a close-up of what I did on these shock cords, on this paracord. I bought these little, I don't know what you call them, for like tent rope and stuff. You can pull it, and then as you put the tension on it, it keeps itself locked in tight. And then what I do is I put a zip tie on it just to keep it secured. That way I can pull my curtains across, and it keeps that cord nice and tight across the top, all the way across. And then every curtain, like I said before, there's 4 panels there. I put the lights miss. I put a hook right there, so it helps keeps the cord nice and tight across the walls. and up against the top of the roof or the ceiling there. We'll see how it works. See, I did the same thing in the center. It's going to be bright when I open this up, but put a hook right there just to hold that up in tension, right in the center where it folds or where it overlaps. Very cool, guys. I'm excited about it. I appreciate everybody watching the videos and riding along with me on this. I've been working on this van for 5 months. Finally to the point where I can take it out and give it a shot and see what happens. See how it works out for us. Everyone take care. Hope you have a good week, and we'll talk to you later.